Hello everyone, my name is Tasha and welcome to Candied Little Yams. This is my 37th week pregnancy update and I am going to talk about being small for gestational age or having intrauterine growth restriction, which I don't actually think I have either of the two. It was kind of self-diagnosed. When I went to my prenatal appointment at 36 weeks, the doctor told me that I was measuring 2 centimeters or 2 weeks behind, and she was concerned. So I needed to get a third ultrasound, which in my practice they don't really do third trimester ultrasounds. So I was a little concerned that they would suggest that I go get one, and so that they can like do more measurements and stuff. So during the 37th week, which this is this update, I went to that appointment and they said that I was measuring 33 weeks 6 days when I was actually 36 weeks 6 days. So I guess I was still 36 weeks. I was almost 37 weeks. I was measuring 33 weeks 6 days when I was 36 weeks 6 days, and the baby was measuring 4 pounds 7 ounces. And when I googled it, the average babies at 36 or 37 weeks measure or weigh 6 pounds 5 ounces. So one cause of this could be the wrong due date, which I really don't think that they have the wrong due date because I know exactly when my last menstrual cycle started, and I also know, like, I also went and got my dating ultrasound during the first trimester, which is the most accurate time to get it. I kind of know when I ovulated and all that other jazz. So like, I don't really think I have the wrong due date. So that's out. The other things that could be causing it was every time I talked in my last update about quitting my job, but every time I looked up standing at an 8-hour standing job, they said that it could cause low birth weight. So that's one thing that I thought of. They knew that I was anemic, which was another thing that could cause it. Poor weight gain during pregnancy is another cause for having a smaller or low birth weight child, and I didn't gain that much weight. I started off at 149 and I lost weight, and then I started gaining it back, and right now I'm at at that time I was 153. So the other thing was poor nutrition. I kind of really didn't take my prenatals that much. So that's another thing that could have caused it. And the doctors knew all of this. So it's like, why are you all acting surprised now when you could have, like, helped me go on maternity leave from this job that I was standing up and running around and stuff like that. It was just very frustrating. But then, and a lot of you may say, well, just eat a lot, just eat a lot. And I just heard that that doesn't really help at this point. Like, it won't hurt, but it's not really gonna help. But I'll try to eat more and eat more balanced, and I'm taking my prenatal pills, which, duh, I should have been doing that in the first place. But there really isn't much you can do about it except for continue to get monitored. And that's what I was waiting to go back to my 37th week prenatal appointment, which I did go to. And the doctor acted like they never even sent me for the ultrasound. So they were like, oh, everything's normal. Babies at that stage usually weigh between 4 and 5 pounds anyway. You were only 2 weeks behind, which I wasn't, I was 3. Then you're only 2 weeks behind, that's perfectly normal. To them, everything is normal all the time. It's super frustrating. It makes me want to, like, the dog is scratching. It makes me want to choke them. And this is after, like, waiting forever to see the doctor. But they say everything is fine. So for now, I'm going to have to let go of that worry and stress and whatever else and just go with everything as normal. I feel fine. The baby moves a lot, so I think she is okay. She might just be a little baby. And I think I was a little baby. So yeah. It'll all be okay. The only things that I was kind of worried about with having a low birth weight baby, it does increase the chance of SIDS, which SIDS is already scary enough. They can't really control their blood sugar sometimes. Sometimes they don't feed well, and they don't really control their temperature that well either. So those are just some things that I probably will try to keep in the back of my head, when I have her. And that is really about it. Yeah, and the nurse practitioner that I did see at my 37-week appointment, who said everything was normal, she said that if something was wrong during the ultrasound, they would have sent me immediately to a specialist to get a specialist ultrasound or something, or the doctor would have contacted me prior to my next appointment. So gonna believe and just think everything's okay, and I won't be considered, hopefully she'll gain weight and I won't have a low birth weight baby or a baby small for gestational age, and I don't have intrauterine growth restriction or any of those things. But that's it. If you have any measuring ahead or measuring behind stories or questions or comments or concerns, please leave them below. I really want to hear about it and we can talk about it. That's it. Bye.